to the Constitution and the President of Kenya during my service in the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, without fear or affection, malice or ill will, that I will at all times do my utmost to preserve the peace and to prevent offenses against the peace, that while I shall continue to hold the said office to the best of my skill and knowledge, discharge all the duties thereof faithfully according to the law, and will subject myself to the Constitution, all acts, orders, and regulations now or in future in service relating to my service in the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, and that I will discharge all the duties according to law without fear, favor, affection, or ill will. So help me God. I, Amin Mohammed Ibrahim, do swear by the Almighty God that I will not, without due authority, disclose or make known to any person any information acquired by me by reason of the duties performed by me on behalf or under the direction of the National Police Service, or by reason of any office or employment held by me pursuant to the National Police Service Act. So help me God.
Thank you very much. Mr. Amin, you may have your seat, and I wish to congratulate you on taking your oath of office. That brings us to the end of the oathing ceremony. At this juncture, I would like to request Mr. Amin Mohammed to make a few remarks. Most welcome.
The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Honorable Justice Martha Koome, the Registrar of the Supreme Court, Honorable Anna Madi, the Chairman, National Police Service Commission, Mr. Eliud Kinuthia, the National Police Service Commissioners present, the Acting IG, Mr. Nur Gabo, the DIG KPS, Mr. Edward Mbugwa, members of the Fourth Estate, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take this opportunity to foremost thank the Almighty God for this very, very special day and giving me the opportunity to be appointed as the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. You may wish to note, ladies and gentlemen, that until my last appointment at the Directorate of Internal Affairs Unit of the National Police Service, I've spent most of the years in the Directorate, that is the DCI, and I'm glad to say that I'm now back home. Similarly, I want to thank His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, for this appointment and the trust he has bestowed upon me to lead the Directorate. This is a new chapter for the DCI, and I want to promise the President and the people of Kenya that we shall not let you down. I want to thank you, Honorable Chief Justice, for presiding over this important ceremony, which now allows me to assume my office and work for our people and our country. I'm ready for the task and ready to lead the DCI to deal with the challenges of our time. My gratitude also goes to the National Police Service Commission, led by the chairman, for the open and transparent manner in which our interviews were conducted for the position of the DCI. Indeed, it was competitive, and I would like to congratulate my worthy colleagues who also attended the interview, and together I want to extend and embrace so that we work together jointly as one unit. On the same note, I would like to thank my family, friends, and colleagues of goodwill who stood by me, encouraged me during the selection process. Indeed, their prayers have been answered, and I really appreciate their moral support. Honorable Chief Justice and fellow Kenyans, I want to state from the outset that I will endeavor to lead the DCI in the most professional manner and adhere to the supreme law of the land, the Constitution of Kenya. We shall also endeavor to respect human rights while being firm and fair as we stick to the mandate given to the Directorate. I want to urge all Kenyans and foreigners living within our borders to obey the Kenyan laws, and we shall not have ill reason whatsoever to come for you. We shall try as much as possible to work together in harmony in the spirit of collaboration with other security agencies such as the EAC, KPS, APS, the NIS, and other actors of the criminal justice system, including the ODPP, the judiciary, and the correctional services, amongst others, for purposes of serving the people of Kenya expeditiously and without any prejudice. We shall tackle the contemporary challenges that we face as a country that include terrorism, narcotics, human trafficking, cybercrime, corruption, and money laundering to the extent that our mandate allows. Honorable Chief Justice, I look forward for more interaction as we serve the people of this great Republic of Kenya. That is my short speech, and the silent point is I promise the Kenyan people that as the DCI, I'm going to discharge my duties and responsibilities professionally, with utmost integrity, and with utmost respect. As a service, we shall make sure that we adhere to our constitutional standards and fundamental freedoms. We shall ensure and endeavor to make sure that Kenya will be a safe and secure country for all the people that live therein. We shall conduct our investigations professionally, expeditiously, and see to it that we bring our members of the public on board and see how we can bridge the gap and inspire confidence in the office of the DCI and my officers. With those few remarks, thank you very much. I promise Kenyans that we shall deliver on the mandate bestowed on me by His Excellency the President. I will always be available, and for purposes of records, I would like to declare Honorable CJ my number, which is 0722-415-419, so that any member of the public, any other person who feels like reaching out to me can easily reach out to me. I will work hand in hand with all our strategic partners to ensure that we deliver on the mandate of the Directorate. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ibrahim, for those remarks. At this juncture, I must welcome the Acting Inspector General of Police, Mr. Gabo, to make his brief remarks.
The Honorable Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Honorable Martha Koome, the Chairman of the National Police Service Commission, and the commissioners who are present today, senior officers, good morning. Honorable Chief Justice, on behalf of the National Police Service, we thank the judiciary under your leadership for steering the criminal justice system in order that we work as a team. The Honorable Chief Justice, the National Police Service, under the leadership of the Inspector General, will ensure that Kenyans are peaceful, our economy grows, and today, since the President has appointed Amin, who will be the DCI, I want to inform the public that there is new sheriff in town, and their cases will be heard without any prejudice, and Kenyans will see the fruits of the new transformation within the National Police Service. And Amin is coming with 33 years of experience, and I want to assure that he will be part of a team of investigators who will make a difference. Thank you, the Chief Justice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gabo. I now wish to welcome the chairperson of the National Police Service, Mr. Kinuthia, to also make his brief remarks.
Honorable Chief Justice, IG Acting Nurugabo, DIG KPS, Bwana Mbugua, Amin, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, my colleague commissioners, media, good morning everyone. Today, Honorable Chief Justice, is a great day for us, and we want to really thank you, because this brings to the climax of a long process of searching for a new director in the Directorate of Criminal Investigation. When we began this process, we placed it before God as commissioners, that God may lead us to a person who will serve Kenyans and citizens of this country with dedication. And true to our prayer, we landed into the right person, and I really want to thank His Excellency, the President, for appointing Mr. Amin Mohammed for this very onerous task before him. Secondly, from what we can see from the media, from out there, the job before Amin is very clearly cut. As a commission, we will stand strongly within our mandate. As the employer, Mr. Amin, we want to assure you, leave your welfare to us. Deal with the job before you. Take care of the Kenyans. Take care of the work before you. The commission will take care of you and your officers, so don't bother about that. We also have a duty to exercise disciplinary control within the service. And I know as you settle down in that office, there will be a lot of sweeping, a lot of cleanup to be done. We arrived at you on a very strong strength of investigation. We ask you now to move straight and swing your arms, your experience into the job. All the issues that are pointing, the allegation that are pointing finger inward or outward, deal with them. And should there be any matter found for any of the police officer after your thorough investigation requiring the action of the employer, we shall do it in accordance to our oath of office without fear, favor, or ill will. And therefore, mine is to really promise you that the commissioners seated behind you will give you total and maximum support to perform your duty. For the Inspector General, we have faith in you. We know there are things that require your direction as the officer in command. Please let us all support Amin to do his job, and it will be well. And I want to assure Kenyans, we have now the right person on the job. Regain your confidence in our police service. We have competent people. They will serve you the way you deserve to be served. With those few remarks, Honorable Chief Justice, today, on behalf of National Police Service Commission, is to say that we are very, very delighted for the great support you've given to us, for the great support you've given to police officers, and the teamwork that we have enjoyed to work together with judicially. We take this really with a lot of appreciation and promise to continue supporting you in also your work. With these remarks, I'm very happy to see ODPP is here. Our Deputy ODPP, Madam Dorcas, we really welcome you into this function and really appreciate all our invited guests. Thank you very much. Asante.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kinuthia. It's now my humble duty to welcome the Honorable the Chief Justice to make her remarks on this occasion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ndemo, our Deputy Chief Registrar. Allow me to recognize all of you in a very, very special way and to welcome you to the judiciary. We are gratified to see the warmth with which you have received our new Director, Criminal Investigations. Usually these swearing-in ceremonies are very small ceremonies with just the person being sworn, maybe being escorted by the wife or child and one person, but I see the police service is a warm, warm service where you like to escort one another. Thank you very much. Had we known there was going to be a big turnout like this, we would have gone to the Milimani Ceremonial Hall, where we could have accommodated everybody very comfortably. So our apologies for this state of affairs. Now we have known the police service is a warm, warm place. The Director of Criminal Investigations, the Acting Inspector General, the Chairperson of the National Police Service, with your commissioners. Allow me also to recognize my friend and sister, Senior Counsel Dr. Soduo, representing the ODPP, and to recognize all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I take this opportunity also to congratulate most warmly the Director of Criminal Investigations, Mr. Amin Mohammed Ibrahim, on your appointment and on your swearing in this morning. I have no doubt in my mind that you will execute your constitutional mandate with effectiveness and it will bear positive impact, given that you are a distinguished professional with invaluable experience counting to 33 years. Your office is a core part of the National Council on the Administration of Justice, where we pull together in the criminal justice system, given our focus to ensure that justice is served for all. I have confidence that you will perform your duties in accordance with the law and fairness, as the Constitution, that is our true north, venerates the cardinal value and the principle of justice. One of the mandates of DCI is to maintain law and order. We in the criminal justice system rely on the investigations that are carried out. And without investigations, we will never succeed. I have no doubt that in the performance of your duties, you will continuously observe the rule of law and you function within that remit of the law. Also, the oath of office which you have taken today should guide you in your day-to-day work. According to that oath, you must never depart from the law. And that is what will give Kenyans confidence that whatever they face, they will come before an impartial investigator who will follow the law and indeed serve this country and give confidence to the people who come before you. In addition, the oath equally requires you to serve this country to the best of your abilities and bearing in mind the enormous responsibility that is placed before you. I welcome you most warmly to the NCAJ, where you will be a key partner, and I wish you all the best in your work, in the delivery of your mandate. When I was requested to perform this function, I looked at my calendar. As you know, we are interviewing judges every day at the Judicial Service Commission, and I wondered what I could do, because we must allow you to go and perform your functions. I imagine your interest is just overflowing, and we apologize for bringing this function very early in the morning so that we could swear you, release you to go and do your work, and we can also go and continue with our interviews at the Judicial Service Commission. So we apologize for this short ceremony and also the state of our small space that we have here. We will shape up one of these days. So all the best. God bless you. May He continue to shine His light upon you. May He continue to guide you. We will continue to pray for you and to encourage you. And we have taken your number. We will be in touch. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Chief Justice, for